Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
So you're out there in London, right? I know Damon was just telling me it's nice to hear an American voice.
Yeah.
How's it all going
Well,
out there for you?
it's going good. We're just doing like a short week of headlining shows over here, and then we're coming right back for Taste Chaos.
Yeah, I was looking at your schedule and I was like, man, I mean, that must be like just take that week off, you know? But
Yeah.
kind of road warriors you guys are.
Yeah, you're right. We should. Sometimes I think I'm like, fuck, why are we here right now? I want to be at home, but
I mean, you guys have been on the road like virtually nonstop for a couple of years now, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Do you know what's happening after Taste of Chaos? I mean, is there something else, or is it going to be?
Yeah, we're coming back. We're coming back to Europe, doing a tour over here, and then we're taking the summer off.
Oh, that's good. No Warped Tour.
No.
Okay.
No Warped Tour.
How do you guys how do you survive being on the road like for so long? What do you do to kind of keep your sanity?
Nothing. You just kind of, it comes and goes. Some days you're fucking out of your mind. Some days you're just normal. But I don't know. It all just kind of, it depends on the situation, you know. Like we're here in the UK. It's kind of like I'm a little crazy now, just because I don't know. Haven't adjusted to the time, and we're here so short. You really can't adjust to like touring over here, and I don't know. You just kind of. So this kind of touring's hard for me, like the short 1 week thing. Like the 2 months I can really settle in and settle down and kind of get a routine and feel normal. But it's the go away for a week, come home for 3 days, and go out. It's like I'm bad with kind of changing up my routine. I like to have like a set thing I do.
I know. I mean, in London it must be kind of cool though, because I mean, at least it's kind of vacation-y. But when you get stuck in like, I don't know, some city in Idaho or something, you're like, oh, what do we do?
Yeah, not really too much. Nothing really. It's kind of.
Is there anything you guys do specifically to like pass the downtime? I mean, everyone always says, watch, drink, or people, watch movies on the tour bus, or like, what do you guys do?
Yeah, we do that. We drink and listen to music.
Okay.
That's something we do to pass the time.
Do you guys all have the same taste in music? Or is there fights about what gets played?
No, we just kind of listen to fucking everything, literally. Like Rod Stewart to Bane to Metallica to David Allan Coe. So.
Rod Stewart, huh? That's interesting.
Michael Jackson, everyone.
Nothing wrong with Michael Jackson.
No.
So, did you guys want to be on the road this much, or was it just like the opportunity?
I don't think anybody wants to be on the road this much.
You just get opportunities you can't turn down.
Exactly. Yeah. That's pretty much it. But I don't think anybody really wants to be on the road this much. But
what
you do just get stuff that falls in your lap that you don't want to turn down.
What are you planning on doing with your summer off?
Nothing. I don't want to do anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to sit in my apartment, play video games, watch TV, and maybe we'll start writing some new songs. Other than that, like, really, I mean.
You guys looking at a new album, like next year?
Maybe 2008. Who knows? I have no idea yet.
Yeah. Having done like the European Taste of Chaos already, how do you think like this year's U.S. version is going to compare?
Oh, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be really fun. It's a really well-organized tour, and everything runs so smoothly, and I don't know, it's just really easy to be on. Like, I'm looking forward to that right now, because it's just like, we're playing smaller places over here, and it's freezing, and just there's a whole bunch of stuff about Europe that's completely different, and kind of presents different hardships, and to come back and just go on Taste Chaos, where it's just kind of like,
Well, like you said, it's a routine.
Easy.
Yeah. The same thing every day.
So I'm looking forward to that, because it's just easy. You wake up and there's catering to eat, then there's catering for dinner, and everything's just kind of like really easy for everybody. It makes everybody a lot happier, I'd say. Because kind of when you come to Europe and for some reason, when we come over here, it breaks our soul. Almost.
Out of all the bands on this year's tour, like, which band do you think you're going to find yourself trying to watch the most, or, you know, whose show do you really want to see?
I like watching the Used, and I haven't seen them play in a long time, so I'd like to see how that goes. And Chiodos, just because I don't know much about them.
Okay. We hear a lot about, you know, kids who follow their parents, you know, paths into show business and stuff, and I thought it was interesting that you went kind of like a total different route, you know, but you're still kind of in entertainment. So, how did your parents being entertainers kind of affect you?
I don't know, just kind of made me more creative, probably allowed me to look at things in a different way, and being supportive of creativity.
Okay. One thing I was kind of looking at, you know, the history of what you guys have done, and it seems like, you know, in a lot of ways you guys have kind of done it the old-fashioned way, in terms of, you know, you formed a band by looking for people and kind of worked your way up steady. It's not like, hey, you made it big overnight. So, what's the next step for you guys in terms of like making that next level?
I don't know. I just say continue what we're doing. Really, I mean, that's it. Try to be able to maintain this level of success is something that I'm just interested in. I don't really care about the next level.
Are you guys
whatever
happy?
That is.
The small steps. I mean, are you happy?
Yeah.
That way?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that kind of wears you down is just being on tour, you know. That's it. I mean, and this is probably the hardest we've ever toured since we first started touring. And, you know, it definitely pays off, and it's a lot of hard work. And you know, when you get that time off, it's kind of like you can look back and be like, wow, we wanted this record on this record. We wanted to end the record and be like, we did everything we could possibly do to push it. You know, we're going for it on this. And that's the approach we took to this record, so that's how it's been.
Cool. All right, man. Well, I think that'll do it. I appreciate your time.
All right, cool, man.
Good luck over there in Europe.
All right, thanks.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.
Matter.